Good morning. Good morning. Or good afternoon. Good evening. My name is David Gokhshtein. This is the breakdown, episode 122. Shit, we made it to 122. That's crazy. Sponsored by Unstoppable Domains. Also MMAI. Powered by Gokhshtein Media. Must have lost my voice from yesterday. Unbeknownst to me, some of the videos or some of the content that I produced yesterday went viral. One about the sappy seals. Unfortunately, I cannot switch my profile at this time. I can't put in a picture of myself. Can't even put back that AI picture of myself. People are making statements that my rants were hella good, but when they looked at my profile picture, they couldn't take me seriously. It really is. It really is a sad state of affairs when you try everything possible to get this goddamn seal out of your picture and out of your profile picture, and it just can't happen. So I guess I guess I'm a sappy seal for life. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's going down. I'm a sappy seal for life. I will continue to look like this goddamn seal for the rest of my time on Twitter. That is right, folks. I will be a seal for for the rest of my time uh, on this uh, on this broadcast. Kill Patterson should be joining us. Hopefully, in the next few minutes, maybe later today. He's trying his hardest to get on here. Um, I hope everybody had a good day yesterday. I hope I fired everybody up yesterday. I went to sleep still thinking about M&M's being canceled. Canceling M&M's is just you cancel the spokes. I still can't get over it. You cancel the goddamn spokespeople, or excuse me, they call them the SpokeCandies. You cancel the SpokeCandies because somebody felt entitled. There was nothing racist about candy. We're talking about candy, man. We are talking about candy. How can candy be racist? I
How can
don't
I still not be able to get in?
I don't know. Like you just scared the shit out of me.
My camera, it's not turning on. I don't know what's going on today.
Well,
God damn it.
um you look good in black.
Yes.
Hey, I'm just saying. Listen, that picture is better than the one that I had shown to me yesterday. I had Safe Moon Al show me a picture of his tattoo. He has he has the Safe Moon logo tattooed on him.
Like he's an adult?
He's an adult living under the well, he's living on the bridge right now at the current moment, current status. Like when he applies for jobs, it's like residents under this bridge. I-95 under like some random bridge.
Is it because he spent all his money on Safe Moon?
Yeah, but the only positive out of the whole thing is that he still gets reflections. So shout out to Safe Moon. Shout out to those reflections. If you're looking at me on YouTube, I'm just trying to keep a serious face. Hold on. Let me real quick. By the way, guys, join us today at 1 p.m. Join the G3 chat. If you don't know what the G3 chat is about, go to Gokhshtein Media's handle on Twitter. The link should be there to join us today on the G3 think tank. We'll have some great guests on there. If you love NFT talk, if you love Web3 talk, go on there. Share it with people. Share this room. Like, guys, you come in here. Why are you so lazy to go ahead and retweet the goddamn room, man? Why are you so goddamn lazy to retweet the room? First of all, there ain't nobody else holding a room with this much energy, man. That's number one. There ain't nobody cussing. Ain't nobody bringing you alpha like I do. Nobody picking apart shit like we do. Like there is nobody. Well, I don't want to say nobody. There's a few that actually do a great job. So shout outs to them. Don't want to say nobody. But like this electricity, my voice when I speak, I can light up a whole neighborhood, bro.
A whole neighborhood?
I, well, I can say an entire city, but I was trying to be. I wasn't trying to be arrogant, but fuck it. Shout outs to the Web3 community, man. Y'all, I gotta say that I love the Web3 community, man. These people, these people are fucking insane. I thought I was bad. These people are nuts. I love that too. I fit right in. Fit in right into the culture. You guys accepted me. Thank you. Thank you for accepting me. Why am I looking at your feet, bro? Like, what is going on? Were you on Feet Finder, son? Is it that bad? Akil
You know what
Patterson
I'm
is on
saying,
Feet
man?
Finder.
It's hard out here for a pimp. It's hard. Oh my god. Your mic's going out. It won't let me it literally will not it's like can't read your camera.
By the way, oh, there we
Look,
go. There's that face.
but it's the wrong camera.
Well, it's at least a fucking camera. At least somebody could see you. Somebody's yapping away and like can now see you. There you go. There you go. There you
All
go.
right. So ghetto.
Like how do you buy a camera and like not is that same camera that fell on the floor?
What? Your camera fell on the floor.
My camera did
My
not.
camera.
Oh well, no, no, no. Yeah, that's true. I was about to say no, but it is true. And in fact, I broke my lens uh, podcasting, or excuse me, doing the show during I think a hurricane. Like hurricane went and swept my camera away. Was it during a hurricane? It seemed like it.
No, it was just hot as fuck.
Was it hot? I don't even
Yeah.
remember the day.
David, it was hot. You were sweating. You were complaining about something. Yeah.
I never complain.
Oh, well, hold on. Yeah, Maury said that was a lie too.
You complain more than me, first of all. I don't complain.
Probably.
You complain about everything.
I
See, there you go. You got to think about it. You're a complainer, bro.
nah. I just write really long emails.
Complaining.
No, just expressing myself.
By the way, I don't know if it went and shared on top, but like if you guys want to join us on YouTube, the link is on top. So the link is on top for anybody who wants to join in on the fun. Um, uh, Yesterday we touched on a lot of topics. We did touch on a lot of topics. Again, I just wanted to finish up about Web3. I got to tell you, like my experience with Web3 and going into these Web3 rooms and speaking to a lot of these thought leaders, it's been really a really cool experience just because the vibe is there. The vibe is definitely there. I fit in. Like I've been chilling in these rooms and like I'm telling you, like I feel comfortable motherfuckering people and them understanding that if I motherfucker you, that means that I love you. Like if I motherfucker you, it just like know that that's a sign of respect coming from me. If I don't motherfucker you, then you should question. whether or not I like you. I'm just saying you should start questioning.
Or if
Right.
David sends you a message at 5:30 in the goddamn morning.
I sent Kill Patterson a message, a good morning message, and he responded with violence. So
It was
shout out to
5:30 in the morning.
what?
Like, I'm still stretching. Like, I have to do my stretches in the morning just to get the day started. Otherwise, I'm just like worthless.
Again, nobody cares. Stop crying. Stop being a little bitch. Okay, we got women in here in this room, in this very room. Okay, we have women that wake up at 4:30 in the morning and they go do hot yoga. They go do hot yoga, Pilates, and they get up and they're ready to go. They log into Twitter and they're ready to drop some ridiculous alpha into the space. Shout out to all the women. By the way, fun fact, most of our crowd, we have a one of the biggest when I look at the stats, it's just like 60 to 65% of our crowd is women. Shout outs to all the women that tune in. The males obviously hating, balls haven't dropped, can't leave the ego and pride at the door. They understand look at me. Like look at me. Alpha male. Alpha male. I mean, you can say the same about yourself. I'm just fucking saying. Alpha male, man.
Well, I am the alpha. It's like I'm the alpha, I am the omega, I am the light. You know.
Yesterday I went on a little bit of a rant about M&M's being canceled and cancel culture. I went on a rant, a big time rant. I didn't even notice how big of a rant I went on until I saw the replays. The replay service is like six. My man Six went ahead and he recorded parts of it, put it out there on social media. I was watching it. I was like, "Oh fuck, that's me, 2017, ranting." But I ranted. My rant really, Akila, is I have the Sappy seal in my PFP as my PFP now. I can't get rid of it. Hey, again, there's nothing against the Sappy seal community. There's absolutely nothing against them. Nothing against the project. It's just I'm a fucking seal. I'm a right
Is
now.
Elon Musk is holding you a ransom? Like, can you have that in your PFP the full time?
No, I don't. I can't switch it out. It won't. I have a legacy account. I have a legacy check mark, and I can't do anything. I am stuck.
Mm-hmm.
I am stuck with a seal. And nobody wants it.
That's your
Like I went on a rant yesterday, and some people were like, "I can't even take you seriously, dog."
that's your friend Elon Musk.
Here we go with the Elon Musk, man. Yo, let me ask you a question. Did Elon Musk did he touch you in the wrong places or some shit? Like, what is up with you and Elon Musk, man? Every time me and you, yo, I can see this. If me and you went to dinner and I don't know, we ordered hot dogs along with a hamburger. I don't know. I'm just throwing out like food out there, and like they fucked up on your food. You blame it on Elon.
Are you buying?
Regardless, you still blame it on Elon.
I'm just asking, are you buying though? If you're buying,
Let me ask you a
different
question.
subject
Are
matter.
you blaming inflation on Elon?
What was that?
When are you going to blame Elon Musk for inflation? Anyway, to bigger topics. Can you fucking believe that they canceled M&Ms? I mean the spokes candies. The spokes candies. The spokes if you will not agree with me on this, then you are just here to come on to this show every day to find a way to disagree with me. If you can find it in your heart and in that fucking brain of yours to justify that M&M's canceled its spokes candies, I will be amazed.
Can
I'll be
can I
amazed. Go. Go. I won't even. I won't. I'll shut up. Go. Go. Justify M&M's and Mars canceling SpokeCandies.
So you know whose fault this is, right?
Whose?
Fox News.
Fox News.
Fox News.
What?
Yep, I'm going to tell you why.
Oh my God. I'm going. Yeah. I don't. I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
Several years ago, Fox News decided to do over like an hour rant about how one of the M&Ms was now a lady. They did it, and they were like, I don't understand why they had to change it to a woman in heels. And then somebody decided, yeah, that was a problem. Fast forward 2 years later, I don't know why they had to change the color of the M&Ms to reflect diversity. Oh my God. Again, Fox News did it.
Oh my God.
Fast forward, I don't know why they have to make one of these M&Ms transgender. Again, Fox News did it. So instead of just saying, look, there's a fucking M&M for everybody, just eat the goddamn things, Fox News decided to make this some sort of political woke movement. Get the fuck out of here. Here's what we need to stop doing. And I don't care who hears this, who doesn't hear this. White people, stop taking the words that black people created like woke and bastardizing them. It has nothing to do with y'all. Nothing. The word woke wasn't made for white folks. It was not. Stop using it. It was a word that we used against each other. Yo, stay woke, brother. You know, they used to be, get woke. Stay woke, brother. Peace to your mama. Like, that was just for black folks. Y'all have destroyed the word. Stop. Stop. It's not yours. Y'all have fucked up the word woke. And it was probably a Karen. A Karen did it. That's all I got to say. There, David, it's yours.
It is always the white folks that call up and say, this is unacceptable. This is unacceptable. How can you have a green spokesperson? Yo, I'm telling yo, I don't know. Honestly, I have no words, man. Like, I still can't get over this topic. Maybe I should get over this topic, but I can't get over it because it means that if we stop talking about it, somebody's, like I said yesterday, somebody's going to cancel Poland spring water because somebody's going to find that, Poland is Poland is a part of the brand and is disrespectful to Polish people. Like, I can see this happening. I can see Poland Spring. I think it's also owned by Mars. I think Mars, the company, owns Poland Spring. I don't have my Poland Spring bottle near me, but I believe Mars owns Poland Spring. I might be wrong,
They
but
could.
you imagine next week they announce, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna have to take the Poland out the spring. What? Yo, they're gonna make us. I'm telling you, the further this goes, the more likely we're never going to. It's Nestle, Rose. Thank you, Rose. It's Nestle. Nestle gonna come out and say, "Yo, listen, we got to take Poland out. We got to take Poland out the name. We got to rename it. We're doing a rebrand. Got to rename the water. We are a soft society. We have officially, after this M&M debacle, the spokes candy being canceled. That's it. It is. Did you hear? Hold on. So I don't know who I heard this from, but even Prince Harry is Harry. Was it Harry or Henry? I don't know what his goddamn name is. The
Harry.
Prince. Harry? Well, Harry, even Harry is soft as hell. Okay? I don't know who he was fighting out there in Afghanistan, but he's talking about, he was offended that his brother, apparently his brother made him pull his finger and he farted. and he never looked at him the same way again. It was a traumatizing event. What is happening? Where am I living? Can I, yo, Elon Musk, please, like, I will send you a video. I will send you a 5-minute video telling you that I am willing to do anything possible to move to Mars. Like, please, I understand the radiation. I understand what can happen traveling to Mars, but I am so willing to go ahead and do this just to get away from all these people that claim to be woke, all the cancellations that are happening. Like, this place is boring. Like, this is a boring, really boring society where you can't even say a word. A word. You imagine the prince was offended and traumatized at a young age brother, because his brother made him pull his finger and he farted. Like, come on. That's why England lost to us, man. That's why England lost. England lo- England lost us. They lost the war because of people just like Prince Harry who were traumatized because they had to pull a finger and their brother farted. So, oh boy, oh boy, oh my god, oh my god. I I I can't. I can't. I also can't. By the way, Elon, this is a message that hopefully Elon hears. Elon, I have made, I made my home on Twitter. I've made my home on Twitter, and right now you have me shadow banned. And by having me shadow banned, you are essentially blocking me from my own community, which is messed up. You should not have me blocked from my own community. I have people that DM me daily telling me that they try to, first of all, they don't see my tweets, they don't see my content, and when they try to search for me, they can't find me. Some people can't, and a lot of people can't. And like, when you've been here for years building a brand, it's pretty messed up. And let me speak on this as well. Stop coming into my DMs trying to sell me a yellow check mark. Gokhshtein Media is a real company. It is an established company, and I am not buying a yellow check mark for $20,000. You can keep that. I think I've earned a yellow check mark to be placed on the Gokhshtein Media account. So I will not pay a dime, not even if they offered it to me for free through a back end, I still wouldn't take it. I want to be acknowledged. $20,000. $20,000. They are selling the yellow check mark for $20,000. So let me ask you this question. This whole blue check mark situation, oh, we're doing this to stop all the stuff that was happening before. People were paying $50,000 for a check mark, this, that, and a third revenue. Well, what are you doing now? You're selling yellow check marks. Now, yellow check mark is the new blue check mark. And people, again, selling it for $20,000. I got the proof. I got the proof. I got DMs galore like, hey, you want to buy? I'm like, absolutely not. Zero. I'm not buying a freaking check mark. I'm not buying anything. So I guess you still got people on the back end doing shady shit. I mean, you're looking at some of these accounts. I noticed that too. Some of these accounts are brand new. They're literally brand. You have brand new Twitter accounts that are opening up NFTs and all this stuff, and automatically they're getting a yellow check mark.
Because they're paying for the 20 grand.
Yeah, they're paying 20 grand for a yellow check mark.
That's cool.
I'll stay blue until they change it to yellow. I am not paying for not paying. Not paying for dick.
That's what she said.
That's what she said. It is 10:14 a.m. on the
Do we get
east.
canceled for that now?
I don't give a fuck. 7:14 a.m. on the west. This is the breakdown, episode 122. Powered by sponsored by Unstoppable Domains and also MMAI. Powered by Gokhshtein Media. My name is David Gokhshtein. That's Akil Patterson putting cocoa butter on his head. And yo, before we continue, everybody give Akil Patterson a shout out. It was his birthday on Monday.
And it was.
Akil Patterson, happy birthday.
Thanks,
Happy.
brother.
You are now old as hell.
Yeah, officially.
You are officially, no, you're not old, but how old? You're 40 years old.
Yep, just turned 40.
Big 40. You're 40 as hell. You are 40 as hell. That's the new terminology. You are 40 as hell.
40 as hell. Yeah.
And that could mean anything, right? That could mean anything. You're 40 as hell.
40 as hell. 40 laps around the track. 40 rotations around the sun. Yeah, 40.
Can I say something about this whole age thing? I know
Ain't
people.
Nothing but a number.
You know what? And you know what? I'm going to justify the statement. Ain't nothing but a number. Because if you are somebody that is active, take care of yourself, you're healthy, you exercise.
Use some castor oil on your hair, your scalp.
If you continue to take care of yourself, it really is nothing but a number. It really is. It's nothing but a number.
So y'all thought I'd be doing this because I was trying to look good. No, I'm trying to grow my hair back. So you got to use this black Jamaican black castor oil stuff. A little shea butter in it. Make sure that hairline comes back.
Have you seen a difference in your hairline?
Yeah, there's a difference, right here.
You just got to keep going, man.
I know. It's fucking annoying though.
Oh my God. Leo said, don't give up. Don't give up.
Don't ever give up.
Listen, if I shave this beard, I look 12. So I keep this beard on to kind of look at, I'm trying to stay in my 30s here.
Yeah.
With the beard.
Hey, David, you know what? Last night it was so funny. So I met with one of my athletes' parents. A Jewish mother from New York, and she's asking me a couple questions, and we're talking, and then she says, "Akil, you look a little thin. You want to eat? You want to eat something?" She literally says that. Just stops mid sentence and says, "You look a little thin. You want to eat something?"
That's every Jewish person.
Why every Jewish mother wants to say you look thin, eat something? You're like, are y'all saying that because you want us to eat your food?
I think every Jewish and Italian person that you can meet will tell you that you look thin and that you need to eat something. And they will come out with a tray. Like I'm talking about the table will be full of just like traditional food. Like I've been to an Italian when I was younger, I came over to my girlfriend, ex-girlfriend, obviously. When I went over to her house, the whole table would be covered with Italian food.
And you were supposed to sit there and eat it all.
Apparently, you're supposed to eat all this stuff. Apparently, and they will look at you like Italians are really weird because they will look at you like so I'm not talking about the Italian Americans, right? I'm talking about like Italians from like Italy, like I'm talking about those kind of Italian. They look at you and you like, you know what? I think I'm really like I really believe that I am tough as hell. But I would look at them and I'd be like, wow, like this person's really looking at me like into my soul type of shit. You go over to a Jewish family and they do the same thing. They tell you that you're skinny, even though I'm not talking about you here, but like even though the person is like 600 pounds, they're like, oh my God, you got a little light. It's amazing. It's amazing.
You
But I
little
gotta say,
little thing.
all that food is good though. All that food, besides gefilte fish. Now let me speak about gefilte fish. That just looks horrible. Forget about I don't know what it tastes like because I never ventured. But gefilte fish looks horrible. Like it really does look like I don't know. It really looks bad.
I
But
love the stuffed peppers.
apparently it tastes good.
Yeah. I love
Pork.
stuffed peppers. Every time I go to a friend's house, I get some sort of stuffed pepper, with some meat, you know,
You like
stuffed.
you like the meat part?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I
okay.
love this guy. Loves the meat,
You love the meat. Okay.
all the meat.
Wants to get clarification there. Akil Patterson loves the meat. Uh,
Absolutely.
I was about to venture in and say
Yeah,
something
were
else.
you? Because I think you were gonna. You put your toe in there and you go. That's not a safe place to be. It's not a
Not a
safe
safe
place to
not a safe place to be. Not real not a place that I wanna be. How about that? Not a place that I wanna venture into.
be. True that. True that. But
Uh,
yeah, no, you can't cancel M&Ms. But I did also want to bring up. Have you seen that show, The Hunters?
no. What is that?
It's a show about these guys or these people who now hunt Nazis, but in the
Oh, Al Pacino? Is that
yeah,
the
yeah, with Al Pacino. Now there's a season two. They killed Al. There's a season two apparently. A little weird,
they killed
but
Al Pacino?
yeah, in season one they kill him. In season two, yeah, in season two, they like bring him back as like this like parallel thing where they flash forward, flash back anyway. And in the new one, spoiler alert, they're going after Adolf Hitler, who's apparently alive in this. And then as I'm watching the show, I'm like, okay, they found a way to get the entire fucking rainbow in this thing. They got like three black people, some Jewish people, some white Catholics, a white lesbian. Um, I don't know if there's any gay people in there, but there's some undertones of like some homosexual Nazi stuff. And I keep going. I'm like, wow, wow. I just told you the characters. I just told you the characters. That was a spoiler alert, okay? I just told you the goddamn characters, which are on IMDb. So there's that. But anyway, so they give you these characters, and as I'm watching, I'm like, well, how did you get everybody in the rainbow in this thing? And it's like 1970. These people ain't hanging out together. They're just not. Nobody ever does. Yeah, the courtroom was a pretty fiery scene. If you haven't watched it, I suggest you watch it. Watch the final episode. No, there is an Asian. There is an Asian. See, that's what I'm saying. There is an Asian guy, and he actually ends up working for Hitler. So there you go. They found the entire rainbow in this thing.
Let me ask you since we can talk about stuff that others probably can't talk about because they don't got the balls to, you know, actually sit here and not even debate but discuss issues, right?
Yeah.
Do you feel like they are forcing things into certain shows?
Yeah.
Like where
This
it's
is a
like
period piece. It's a period piece. Like you have to base it on the period, not how you feel.
no, what I'm saying is like so I said yesterday, John Leguizamo went ahead and had an interview regarding, you know, how he felt about Al Pacino playing Carlito. He was the main lead in Carlito's Way,
Okay.
and he felt like why wasn't a Latin American actor put into that role, and why was Al Pacino put into that role? Now, for me, growing up, I said this yesterday. I thought Al Pacino was actually Latin American. When I first, because I think it was from like watching Scarface. I think
Uh,
my thing is like I saw him in Scarface, you know, and like I don't know why, but I've always until obviously until I got older. I was like, I always thought he was fucking Latin American and not Italian. But I mean, you're gonna really talk about Al Pacino being the lead in Carlito's Way? Do you know do you get what I'm trying to say to you here? Is like I get the whole thing. Like, yo, listen, if we're gonna narrate a story about a black family, you don't cast white people in it.
True
I get that. Like, I understand that. But like growing up, Superman was white, right?
that. Yeah.
If they go ahead and turn him, if he goes and becomes African American, then you're gonna have to explain it to me, right?
I mean, it's a fictional character, but yeah, sure. Um, I think
But
Superman's a little different, right?
that's not even a
No, no,
racist
no,
comment.
no.
You get it,
I get
right?
what you're saying, though, David. David, you're right. So Superman, different. Like when they're like James Bond, I'm like James Bond is the title.
Correct.
007 is.
James Bond can be anybody.
Yeah, that's what I'm. That's where I lose it. I'm like, well, James Bond is the title of 007. It's the alias. That's why it travels from person to person.
James Bond. I even want that. You know who I really want to play James Bond next? And I
El
know they won't do
Jacinto,
it. Yeah, I want him.
I do too, but
I
they
think he would
won't
be. I think he would
because
be
the British
phenomenal.
people are so goddamn racist. Yes, that's racist.
Yeah. Ding 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 ding. Uh, but I think he would be phenomenal in 007. But
Yeah,
007, like you said, it's a label. So like anybody becomes 007. Even that there was a black woman. She
yeah,
became 007 when they thought when he retired. When
yeah.
Daniel
When
Craig,
what you call went down. Yeah,
yeah, she became 007. So like that's fine. All that stuff is fine. But when you try to force the whole, well, Superman's going to be black now, and then you imagine, oh, and let's make Black Panther white. We're trying too hard. We're trying. Do me a favor, man. Like M&Ms, stick to candy. Stick to making candy. That's what M&Ms should be focused on. Stick to making candy. The people want candy.
the Candy Man can. I like candy.
In general, color shouldn't be an issue. Color and who gets casted for what roles in a movie. It's a goddamn movie.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a movie. You guys so like your panties in the butt. It's a movie. It's a goddamn movie. I put on a movie to enjoy watching a movie to get away for 2 hours. That's a I want the best actor playing that part. I don't care about the color. But don't force things. You know why? I'm gonna tell you why, Akil. This is how I feel. When you force something, you're gonna put somebody in a bad position to fail. Because they might not be fit for that role.
You're right.
Denzel Washington, Denzel Washington is a great actor, but he he wouldn't be good in some roles. Denzel Washington is one of my favorite. We were talking about top 5 actors. Remember that?
Yeah.
Denzel is like number one for me. Denzel Washington for me personally, is one of my favorite actors of all time. You can't take Denzel and put him and make him the Green Lantern. You'll make Denzel the Green Lantern, or you'll make him Wolverine. Really? Really? Come on. You can't. You can't. Denzel is that person from Man on Fire. Man on Fire, that was Denzel.
I don't see
That
Denzel as a superhero.
Denzel is not a superhero. He's a badass. That's what
Yeah.
he is.
You see Denzel as the equalizer, which,
Yes.
by the way, that's a badass movie. The
Yes.
Equalizer, that's a
Yes.
badass movie.
That that right there, the equalizer, Man on Fire. Like I can name Training Day. I mean, like, that's Denzel. Now, hold on. Hold on. Here's the newest thing. Wednesday, from the Adams Family, the hit show Wednesday.
Oh,
I want
I
to ask
love
you,
Wednesday.
you like Wednesday? Okay. So tell me how you feel about this. Now, there is a now they've started a petition to have force Netflix to make her gay.
Why?
Why do we need that? Why do I care? I just want to watch the goddamn show.
I mean, she's a teenage girl. She was awkward anyway.
But why do we have to what yo, if you feel that she is gay, then okay. But like why force the issue? Why you twisting Netflix's arm, man? It's crazy. That you can't even watch like it that's how bad it is, Akil. And that's you know what? Like if there's a show and they create a show, create a show. If you're creating a show from scratch and you want to put in all these characters, do so. But stop forcing the issues, man.
Well, because everyone has an opinion and everyone gets to be heard. That's the problem.
Will and Grace, great,
I love that
great,
show when it was on
great.
30
Nobody
years ago.
complained. Nobody forced that show. Akil, that's the thing. Nobody forced a show.
Well, I mean, they did force it.
No, but you know what it was written like that already.
Yeah. I mean, somebody had to put it on there. They
But that's what
forced
I'm saying. It was already written that way. It
it.
wasn't like, oh, let's start a petition now. Like, no. It is 10:31 a.m., 7:31 a.m. on the West. This is the breakdown, episode 122. It's talking about M&M's being canceling their SpokeCandies. Woke Nation is in full effect. Kill Patterson said, and he's asking white people, please stop using the word woke.
Please, for all of our sake. Fuck.
Just asking, please, man, stop using the word woke.
It's not yours. Just stop. Like, fuck. You're killing us.
Comments are in the section. Moonbot or Boots said, stop blaming white people.
No. All that really is y'all fault. Like, seriously. Black people were using woke for decades and y'all didn't know about it. All of a sudden, you're like, what's all with this woke stuff? Like, stop using the fucking word. It ain't yours, bitch. You keep mayonnaise, we'll keep the word woke. Deal? Deal.
Cancel culture is by far the worst thing that has ever happened to the United States of America. Every country laughs at us. We do stuff that is ridiculous. And you know what it is? There's no good intention behind any of this stuff. There really isn't. It's just to say, you know what? We went ahead and did it. Why'd you do it? We have no clue. We just want to, but we know we're satisfying a group of people.
Who? Themselves?
By the way, a lot of people said thank you about the mayonnaise comment. A lot of people like mayonnaise. I like mayonnaise. I like mayonnaise.
I will let y'all keep mayonnaise.
I like mayonnaise.
You know what? In the third round of the racial draft, white people take mayonnaise, and black people have said that they will take hot sauce but only if the Spanish take the other stuff.
We should have the racial draft.
Oh, that would be hilarious.
Gokhshtein Media to hold a racial draft
Yeah.
next
Yeah.
month. Stay tuned as we hold one of the greatest drafts of all time, as we will be trading people on crypto Twitter.
No, mayonnaise is racist. Like most black people don't even eat mayonnaise. They use Miracle Whip, which isn't mayonnaise. It's like
What is
salad dressing.
Miracle Whip?
Huh?
That's disgusting, Miracle Whip. I gotta tell you that I don't like Miracle Whip at. Tried it one time. I thought it was mayonnaise. It's not mayonnaise.
No, it's like it's salad dressing and it's like I don't know, supposed to be better for you. I don't know.
It's disgusting.
You know, black grandmothers would say anything to get you to eat shit. Oh, baby, that mayonnaise ain't no good for you. Here, take a spoonful of this Miracle Whip. You're like, and now I don't like mayonnaise. I'd rather have Miracle Whip.
So you go to the hold on. You go to the deli and you're like, "Yo, listen, I want a sub. Give me some of that Miracle Whip inside of that turkey, lettuce, tomato. Hold the mayo, replace it with Miracle Whip." You do that kind of stuff?
No, no, I'm not that guy. You know what I can't stand, David? And you and I know this. People who try to order things that aren't on the fucking menu.
Yeah, that I hate that.
Yeah, I can't stand you. You're like, that's not on the fucking menu, bitch. You're wasting everybody's time. Move. If you're at a sit down restaurant, you want to ask for that stuff, go ahead. But if you are at a get through the line type of place, nah, I need you to stop fucking asking dumb questions.
I gotta say this. Shout out to Cash App. Me and Cash App are now partners. Great.
Well, congratulations
Appreciate
to
you
you
guys.
with that big deal. I didn't see any of that money.
I said me and Cash App
I
are
know.
partners. Like
Yeah, you
me.
getting all that big money.
I would like to state for the fact so the records show that Akil Patterson owns multiple properties and has more money than you guys think he has. And I'm telling you, like, don't get it twisted. Just because he lost his life savings or half of his life savings on Omi.
I'm not down.
Yo, first, Leo, how about you send me some money? You know what? I went on a rant yesterday. There are
It's my
people.
birthday. Why don't you both send me some money?
You know what? I'm going to send you a gift. I am going to send you a gift. Akil Patterson, you are a hell of a man.
A
You,
MacBook Pro. That's all I want. I don't want nothing else.
I said I'm going to send you money. Well, I ain't buying you a gift. What I look
You,
like?
you said I'm gonna send you a gift, so I was like, give me a MacBook Pro. Look, closed
I
mouths
lost
don't
all
get
my
fed.
money in SafeMoon. I lost all my money in SafeMoon. Okay? You told me to get into SafeMoon. SafeMoon Al told me it was safe. Leo also told me to go into SafeMoon. All you guys said, go into SafeMoon. It's not so safe. I feel bad. Fucking SafeMoon Al. I'm about to adopt SafeMoon Al. SafeMoon Al took out his entire 401k and put it into SafeMoon.
Dude,
No,
that was a bad idea. Who told him that was a good idea?
John.
Call John. No, seriously though, folks. Anyone who tells you this is the next big thing, but doesn't have, I still don't even. When I ask what SafeMoon is, I still couldn't get an answer. It's new technology. No, it's not. We're building things. A wallet? David, I remember the day they launched that fucking wallet that did not work. I remember. I was on the road. It was during the summer. I was on the highway. I remember I was going through this town. It's gorgeous because I was taking the Jeep for a walk. And all I remember was, back when we had the party of eight, the little group, the party of eight, and we were
Yeah.
in Clubhouse, and all I said was, "Guys, this shit ain't gonna work. It's just not gonna work." And what happened? It didn't work. And
Look, I'm
now
gonna
people put all their money in that shit, and they're like, "I'm down bad." What the fuck did you think was gonna happen? What the fuck did you
I,
think was gonna happen? You think you're gonna make money?
when I'm gonna spend a little bit on. I'm gonna spend a little time on SafeMoon. Okay, here we go. So because people are gonna take today's clips, they're gonna clip it up, they're gonna say that I'm hating on SafeMoon. Listen, let's do this. Let me just lay it out for everybody. Let's talk about crypto. Let's talk about SafeMoon. SafeMoon. When SafeMoon came out, here is what I believe. This is what I truly believe in my heart. I believe that SafeMoon started out. I don't believe that John and company believed that SafeMoon would blow up the way it did. I believe that they started SafeMoon. They I don't believe they really had a roadmap. And remember, they're a bunch of young kids. And I
Bunch of
think
college kids that just got rich off of a bunch of fucking idiots.
they lay out SafeMoon and people jumped in. People jumped in because a lot of people were looking for the next big thing, and they jump in, and now you have. I think they themselves did not expect it, and now you have this whole army that grew out, this huge community that grew out from SafeMoon, huge. If they had competent people that were in this space for years that understood tokenomics, understood how to run a protocol, I believe they would have succeeded. I really do. I believe that SafeMoon would have succeeded if they would have had people in place that were within this industry and that had a lot of years under their belt and especially had business sense. They didn't have that. So that's the problem. They didn't have that. Then you can see and again, this is not a shot at the community. Community, for 1 second, take yourselves out of the equation. I'm just talking about the project. I ain't talking about you guys. I'm not calling you guys names. You can call me names, but I'm not gonna call you a name at all. I'm just keeping it 100. And listen, it's my opinion. You have yours, I have mine, right? I and then all of a sudden these young kids that are running this at that time behemoth of a project, they started fighting with each other because
Because
that's what
again,
happens
they're children.
with who got newfound money. They're children who got newfound money into their hands, and they didn't know anything about this kind of life. They had no idea. No idea. And instead of hiring people that had some sort of idea, they didn't. They were too busy fighting amongst themselves. And then one by one, all these people started to fall off. One by one, all these people that were loved started to leave the project or get fired or get thrown out, whatever it was. And that, and after all that stuff, I just I don't see how Safe Moon comes back from all that shit that went on. If in that time period, Safe Moon would have hired the right people within this space to help them build out, hired people that knew branding and marketing, hired people that knew about tokenomics and knew about crypto and knew about Web3, they could have built a monster of a platform. I'm telling you right now, those are generational type of projects. What I mean by generational type of projects, when you have that type of community, when you have that enormous community, Cardano would die for a community like that. Polkadot, Cosmo, like all these projects that we could VeChain, we could talk about all of them. They would die for a community like that. But the community deserved that community deserved a project like Polkadot, like a VeChain. They deserved that type of protocol. Instead, they got a copy and paste of Trust Wallet because it was nothing more than a Trust Wallet clone when that wallet came out. And then crazy stuff like turbines being built, windmills, and now you have the, I don't know, orbital something, doobidle, schmoobital. Like, no, it's done. It's done. And yes, the community is still there. There is community there. But a lot of things happen in that community where a lot of people can within the community started to build their own projects, and then they're just like it's kind of like sequels started to come out of Safe Moon. Where did Saint Thomas come out of Safe Moon? By any chance? I don't know. Did Saint Thomas come out from there?
No, Satama was already on the Ethereum blockchain, wasn't it?
I honestly don't know where. Like I thought it might have came from Safe Moon, but again, this is not me shitting on Safe Moon. You guys might take it that way, but it's not. It's just these are facts, and if you opened up your eyes, you
No,
would
take out
understand.
your
Like,
pants and take a huge squat on them. Nobody cares.
no, but like you know what? People start like crying. David, you're fudding Safe Moon. I'm not. I got a bag of Safe Moon. You got I got a bag of Safe Moon just so you guys would shut the fuck up. Seriously. And look, I'm down like you. I am down like you. Down. Down. You guys hated me because when Safe Moon Spaces first popped off, I would go into Safe Moon Spaces asking just questions. I would just ask questions. And, oh, how dare you ask a question? Well, bitch, it's my money, right?
Ooh.
By the way, just want for everybody to know, when you invest into anything in this space, it is your money. It is your money that you're investing into or using to invest into anything in this space. So why would you not ask questions? Why would you not want to be filled in and understand what the hell is going on with a project? Why would you go blindly into something because Crypto Froggy went ahead and told you that it's a good play? No, I don't trust Crypto Froggy. I don't know who Crypto Froggy is.
Why don't you trust the crypto frog?
No, hey, listen, you know what? Maybe Crypto Frog or Froggy has the right advice, man. Because some of these motherfuckers that are actually doxxed, man, they'll do anything to go ahead and walk you off of a cliff. So you know what? Maybe I shouldn't take shots at the anonymous accounts. Maybe I shouldn't. But you know what? I think I'm gonna finish on Safe Moon with this. I think Safe Moon was like one of those Powerball tickets. It was probably the highest winning. No, bad analogy. I'll say this: when Safe Moon went up to its all-time high, whoever got in the beginning, they walked away lovely. But it was just nothing more than a lottery ticket. And again, I don't see it coming back. I don't see it come. It might go up during the next bull run, no doubt about it, might go up, but I just don't see it coming back. I think people are looking for the next thing, and that's the way society works now. It's like, what is next? Because I'm seeking instant gratification. What is next? And plus, management, hasn't really done a really good job. It really hasn't done a good job at all. So why go back to something that isn't stable to begin with? It is what it is. Don't want to shit on Safe Moon. I know you guys are going to take it as I did. it is what it is. Take it the way you want to take it, but it's uh, I'm just keeping it 100. Oh my God, Macro, really? Macro says, I only trust Carl from the moon. He's the worst. It is 10:49 a.m. on the east and is 7:49 on the west. This is the breakdown, episode 122, sponsored by Unstoppable Domains and also MMAI, powered by Gokhshtein Media. My name is David Gokhshtein. That is Akil Patterson, and we are talking about everything. We're literally talking about everything. Uh, I will not blow out my voice like I did yesterday when I went on my rant about this fucking seal in my profile picture. Will not do it. I will not go there. I'm right now. I'm actually trying not to look at my profile picture, so that I don't get ignited and get angry and start smashing stuff. And maybe. And we also talked about being shadow banned. I am currently shadow banned for I don't know what reason. I have no idea why I'm shadow banned. And some people say, well, your content's just not good. You're not shadow banned. No, my content is hella good and electric. I know my content. I'm shadow banned. Multiple people have told me that I am, and it's okay, fine. But like, yo, really, Elon, my brand has to suffer because of what? Some douchebags that you have working at Twitter right now might not like what the fuck I have to say. Have I shitted on somebody's bag?
David, they don't like us. Let's just be honest.
Um, Today, again, let me repeat. Today, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, tune into the G3 Think Tank, where we'll be discussing everything Web3 and NFTs. We'll have some big names on there chiming in uh, on the topic of royalties and fees in general. So that should be fire right there. The last two spaces have been fire. So come join us. We have Friday at 10 a.m. Fuck around, find out Fridays. Fuck around,
Oh,
find
that's
out
gonna be
Friday.
good.
Oh, I am going to be lit. I am going to be lit. Anything goes. Fuck around and find out. Fuck around and you will find out Fridays.
Yo, did
And
you hear? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
no, go for it.
No, it's that lady Diamond passed away from Diamond and Silk. You know,
Who's that?
you know the black ladies that like we love Trump. It's still sad. She died.
Really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah, she died. She oddly enough, she died of complications from a COVID thing. So she was like having trouble breathing. So I didn't say, look, that was just me identifying that somebody passed away, folks. That's humanity. We can be humans still.
I'm telling you, I'm not even kidding when I say this.
Oh, we are shadow banned, folks. Yeah, they don't like us.
But this is messing with the brand, right? So, like, you're shadow
Oh,
banning us.
oh, David, but it's just not like us. Like there are legit multi millionaires on Twitter that are shadow banned, and they even said like, we know Elon Musk is doing this on purpose to us. Like they're just out there saying like, we know he's doing it. They'll go over to Instagram and tell people like, Elon Musk is an asshole. Like he's retaliating against people. Like this is why media companies in the hands of one person always suck.
This is crazy, man.
They do. This is what happens. Because the person thinks, oh, they're my enemy. Like, because, like, yo, like, I'm going to say this. A lot of really, really rich people are fucking spineless as hell. Bunch of bitches.
That's funny.
That's why when they're like, oh, the average man, you ain't the average man. Shut the fuck up. You know how to buy groceries. You don't know the cost of eggs. A gallon of milk, which by the way, a gallon of milk, fucking like what, $6 now? $6.29. a gallon. Fucking crazy. Milk costs more than petrol or gasoline for you dumb nuts out there that don't understand. Things people who have shit content would say for 100. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not milking no goats. If I milk a goat, I'm not gonna say it. Do you know in states like Wyoming and Montana, goat fucking is goat and sheep fucking happens on the regular?
Really?
Yeah. Big problem out there in the bush, baby. These guys, they get a little lonely.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It's like
That's
if you
crazy.
haven't had a date in 6 months or 6 years, this is what you do.
I love when we go ahead and talk about milking goats. Definitely my type of topic. Um, yeah, I'm getting I'm just reading the DMs and people are just like, "Yo,
I don't
number
even understand what Damon's talking about, so
I have no clue what that means either."
I just don't. I don't know what the difference between anything you're talking about is, and that's why I said please explain. But if you don't want to explain, I'm cool with it. I don't mind.
Shannon Sharp
Let's
almost
talk
went at
about
it.
it.
Shannon Sharp. Let me tell you something. Number one, I would never want to fight Shannon Sharp. This man is in his 50s and he looks better. He looks better now than he did when he was playing. And that's saying a lot. Shannon Sharp was one of the best tight ends ever
Oh
to play the
yeah,
game.
he looks great right now too. By the way, visit very fit.
He is super fit.
Yeah,
Super fit at 50. Oh, I don't know what his exact age is. I know he's in the 50s.
yeah.
He's sitting courtside in watching the Lakers go at it with the Grizzlies and stuff. And people start. I think Shannon Sharp said. I don't know who he said. I don't know the player's name, but he said. I think he started talking. He said something, or they said something to him. Whatever it was. Shannon Sharp wanted all the smoke. He was defending his boy LeBron James, bro. But he wanted all that smoke. He started to, and then what's his name? Ja, right? That's his name.
Yeah.
Morant. Morant
Yeah.
starts talking to. Morant started talking towards. He started talking shit towards Shannon Sharp. Shannon Sharp was about to go ahead and throw. The only person that had any shot of taking on Shannon Sharp was that big dude that looks like Aquaman. What's that guy's name that looks like
Jason
Aquaman?
Momoa. I don't know. Uh
He looks just like him. Forgot his name.
oh the yeah, but he's like 7 feet tall. What's his name?
I forgot his name. Adams. There you go. Adams.
Okay.
Shannon Sharp came on the air the next day and he apologized. Something Skip Bayless should have done when he started talking shit when DeMar was on the ground in having cardiac arrest on the field against in Buffalo, or no, against when Buffalo was playing Cincinnati, and Skip Bayless just like, hey, but what about the game? By the way, you know what? I know I'm flipping around. I'm having like ADD moments, but I think DeMar should retire. I thought long and hard about this. I think he should retire.
With what? With what, David?
No, no, no. He should retire.
With what?
from football.
He ain't got no guaranteed money. This
It
is
doesn't.
the
But he no. Listen to what I'm saying, Nikhil. Take away the money out of the equation
and I
for
and
one
I
second.
hear what I'm going with, and I'm telling you,
If he plays again,
he
like
could
right
die.
now, exactly, it's not worth it. He needs to be focused on, yo,
I'm not disagreeing with you on that front, David. I think he probably should retire. What my disagreement is that with what? You
I
want a
think
24-year-old man to retire
yes,
when he's in his first full 2 years of his career.
he should retire.
And he doesn't have any guaranteed money. This isn't the NBA. This is
I'm sure
why I come back
no, but
to
I'm
the
sure that the Buffalo Bills will do right by him. He
you
does a lot for
no,
the community.
no, don't trust anybody. Look, the
Hold on.
NFL is not a trustworthy organization.
Hold
It
on,
stands
hold
not
on.
for long
Hey, hold on one second. The Buffalo Bills put him on IR and paid him his full salary.
for this year
Correct. So what I'm
because they're
saying,
required to because he got
they weren't.
injured.
They weren't. They weren't
He got
required. They
so
called.
all they were
Wait,
going to do
hold
is
on.
litigate. They go litigate, but they're
They call,
required to pay him.
hold on. The Buffalo Bills management called the NFLPA and told them that they are going to pay his salary. They reached out to the NFLPA, told them that they're going to pay his salary for the rest of the year. Like they reached out saying, like, don't worry, we're gonna put him on IR, but we're gonna pay out his salary and everything.
And
So
I'm telling you,
my
they
thing is
did that because what the NFL Players Association, what has generally been in the problem is that they end up in arbitration over these types of issues. That's what ends up happening. You end up in arbitration.
I'm telling you, they did it because they actually care about the kid. And I also believe this. I think that the Buffalo Bills, he does a phenomenal job. Like he's big on charity, this kid. This kid has done a lot for charity. They raised $8 million plus for his GoFundMe for charity. 8 million. I think if they gave him a job in public relations, community relations, and they pay him like 150 grand a year for that, and that might not be money, I understand, but that is a job, and he has a life.
so,
I
so if
think that's the best way to go about it.
look, and I think I told this to you before, if the NFL were to hire him, if the NFL does it, and saying it was an on the job accident that forces retirement, his salary for the rest of his life in perpetuity is 275,000.
Perfect.
That's why I'm saying like, but that's if the NFL does that. If one doctor that because remember the NFL has their independent doctors. If an independent physician says no, he can still play, then they're not required to pay that out. That's why I said you don't trust the NFL because they are full of shit.
I'm not
I
trusting.
believe.
I'm not
Look,
trusting
I know
anybody.
front office guys in the NFL. I know these. I've worked with Roger Goodell. I'm just saying the league also has to remember that it is responsible to 32 men. No, 31 men, one woman. There are 32 teams. And of those 32 teams, they have to make sure that they are working on behalf of those owners or those team managers, not of themselves. And so they just can't make these arbitrary decisions. So the NFL, they're not going to fight the NFLPA. The Buffalo Bills aren't going to fight the NFLPA, but they're still going to have to come up to with an agreement on how this is going to look. Yeah, and the Miami quarterback is a prime example. That guy shouldn't have played the season. He damn near dead.
What's his name?
Oh, the quarterback from Miami who went down. I can't remember.
Tua? Is that his name?
Yeah,
Tua? Listen, that boy in Miami needs to retire. That boy suffered 19,000 concussions this year. Tua needs to retire.
Yeah.
No, seriously. He suffered a bad hip injury in college. He made it to the NFL. It's obviously I Tua Tua doesn't have that great of an arm. And I know people are going to kill me for saying that. His accuracy is great. He has great accuracy. Tua has great accuracy. Phenomenal accuracy. But his arm strength isn't there because he can't flex that hip. That hip, that hip is what really hurts him because he can't deliver with full velocity. And now he's really getting he got smacked around this year. Man, when his fingers were all like this when he was on the ground when he suffered that concussion, you got to retire. It's not worth it, man. Not worth it. Definitely not worth it. But this is the problem in the NFL. You're talking about a sport that is high impact all the time. They can't create a helmet or anything that will stop these things from happening. Mark my words, in the next 20 years, the games that you will be watching will be the ones that are played by individuals using remote controls on their PlayStation 5 and on their Xboxes. Those are the games you're going to be tuning into when it comes to football. That will become the national pastime. Is that baseball the national pastime?
Baseball is, at least in America.
Pickleball. Somebody said pickleball. 11:06 a.m. on the East Coast, 8:06 on the West. The breakdown 122. Sponsored by Unstoppable Domains, also MMAI, powered by Gokhshtein Media. Um, I really concussions are a bad thing, man, and a lot of people don't even realize they have one. A lot of people don't realize that they suffer concussions. If you play sports, I know a lot of you have never played sports in your life because you've been born into an era where it's soft. You remember? Hey, you remember this, Akil? Remember
Yep.
your parents would try to drag you back in the house because all you wanted to do was play outside.
Yep.
All you wanted to do was play outside, and your parents would drag you by the ear and back into the house. This current society, parents are pushing people to go play outside. These kids don't know anything about scratches on elbows and knees. Half of you 25-year-olds in here, they never scratched their knees or elbows. They never fell off of a monkey bar. They never gone down a ghetto sled and made a slide. Remember those metal slides?
That got so hot during the summer you would refuse to go down,
Oh, shoot. Damn memories.
where you would burn your leg and people would get mad at you in the back and they try to push you down and kick you. But you like, nope, I'm not going down that shit. It's too goddamn hot.
Shout outs to anybody who went down the metal slides that were hot as fuck. If anybody, just like Akil said, if you remember those days where you would go down that slide and it was burnt, that slide was cooking. It was cooking. You go down that slide, your skin would be left on that slide. You walk out like a skeleton, half your body's like, you can see a skeleton.
It roasts you like a pig.
You went to the beach? No, I went down the slide. You got a bad sunburn. Yo, by the way, I don't even understand the game of rugby. I honestly do tune into rugby. I'll watch it once in a while, and I honestly do not understand that sport. I have no idea what you guys are doing out there at all. It looks like it looks like football, but it looks like I'm running away, tag you're it. Like I don't understand anything that's happening in rugby. Don't know anything that's happening. Nothing. Zero. What the hell is rugby? Yo, our society is now trying to cancel gas stoves. What do you think about the cancellation of gas stoves now?
Cancel it. What the fuck do I care?
Wall Street Journal today says, "Are gas stoves dangerous to your health?" Here's what science says.
Who cares? Was
So the
that
main health concern with gas stoves is that they bring on nitrogen dioxide. This gas can trigger inflammation in the airway and irritate the lungs, potentially respiratory illness such as asthma and chronic obstruction, pulmonary disease in adults and children. According to environmental health scientists and doctors, for the approximate 38% of U.S. households that cook with gas, there are ways to reduce exposure. You can use a range hood when you cook with gas, provided you have one that vents air outside rather than recirculates it, and open the windows when possible. Yo, they just find ways to just like, what's next? What are we gonna cancel next? I am just like fucking done. Honestly, I'm done. They're gonna cancel oxygen. Sorry, breaking news. We're gonna have to cancel oxygen.
You know what? Do you know there is a device that actually can go into the ground and it sucks carbon out of the air and puts it back into the ground? Or that's a machine. Or if you're really smart, there's a product, and it's a well-known product. You might have heard of this over the decades. It's called hemp. Hemp. You can look research this shit. No lie, guys. I'm telling you the truth. Hemp would make your little friend Greta and David, Greta, Greta Van, whatever her name is, the
Yeah.
one who got Andrew Tate arrested.
Oh my god.
Hemp, hemp can literally take that carbon, those carbon emissions, and eat them up to itself. Hemp, a plant. Why don't they want hemp grown? Why don't they want hemp grown? I mean, hemp, you can grow it. Why don't they want cannabis grown? Things that help the environment, bad for business. They can't monetize off of it yet. They want it gone. Folks, I'm not telling anything that ain't fucking Googleable. Just Google this stuff.
You're not
But
telling
hemp,
anybody that's not.
I don't know about the cure for cancer. I think they don't want a cure. They keep going, we're getting close. Shut it down. So, David, I'm looking at this brand new camera. It is what is this thing? It's a URSA Mini 4.6K digital cinema camera from Blackmagic Design. Can record cinematic images, and it's super 35 millimeter 4.6 sensor with 15 spots. Should I buy it? It's like $2,000.
2 grand for which camera? Say it again.
It's a Blackmagic URSA Mini 4K digital camera.
Black Magic. For who's the company?
I think I think it's the name of the company. It's
Bro, get
Black
a
Magic
Sony. Get a
Design.
Sony, man. Just get a Sony.
I'm gonna send it to you. This thing's pretty dope.
See, once again, I just want to make note that Akil Patterson acts like he's broke, but he's really not. So shout outs to us broke ass people in here. Shout outs to everybody who's tuned in onto YouTube. Appreciate you guys. Ask David for the money, AP. He loves doing handouts. Well, look at this. Now, who the fuck is this guy?
You know what? I would, but David is also cheap.
I'm not cheap.
Oh, I'm sorry. He's just financially responsible.
Financially responsible is right. Is right. Is right.
David's like, yo, that bull runs over, man. Sorry, I ain't got it no more.
No, I think we're gonna see a tremendous bull run take place. I really do believe it. I don't believe people are talking about this is just this is just a bull trap, and I'm like, no, it's not. It's not a bull trap.
Well, I didn't have the first part of the year, but I do think Q4 2023 heading into 2024 will be the next time. But I mean, well, last time it started in August, or was it like no? When was the last run? Jesus, it's like 2021 was so long ago.
Where I'm telling you, like, I don't believe everybody says 4-year cycles, but like, I think the cycles are going to become definitely going to become less in terms of years. Like the last cycle, if you want to talk about the last cycle when Bitcoin started moving and the entire market started moving, I mean, like, COVID popped off. Money was being printed like crazy. So did we really did the markets really start going up when it was supposed to? I don't believe so. That's just my opinion, but I don't believe so. This whole halving thing, everybody waits for the halving and stuff like that. That's all a psychological thing. It's all psychological. All psychological. Half the people that I spoke to or I follow, there are a lot of people that said, "Yo, we're going to 5,000. We're going to 4,000 again. We're going to be testing 7,000." What happened? What happened?
Oh, didn't happen.
Where are the numbers? Are we still going to go there? Are we? No, we're not. We're not. We're never going to even touch those numbers. The fascination. Now the same people that were saying, "I told you, Moon Boys, it's going to 4,000 or 5,000," are now the same people saying, "Yo, we're going to 30,000. We'll probably retrace back to 24, but we're going to 30." The whole tune changes. The entire tune changes. That's why I like, you know what? I ask people for their thoughts and opinions, but ultimately, when I make a decision, I make my own decision. I do not base my decisions on on anybody's uh anybody's so-called alpha. Though sometimes I talked about it yesterday. I tweeted about this. If you saw my tweet or not, because obviously I love being shadow banned. Great. Like, I don't know. Maybe I should. I don't know. Maybe I should say sorry, and maybe I need to get rid of a tweet that I tweeted out there. Maybe I said something about COVID. Probably it's probably due to COVID. Probably said something about COVID and not getting the vaccine. But um, the fuck was I saying? You're fucking clicking in the background.
Oh, and that's what's driving you bonkers?
It
Is me
click
looking for
click.
a new camera.
Why do you need a new camera?
Because
That one broke?
it's not broke. It's just, you know what? So here's the deal, David.
Get a Sony ZV E10.
You keep saying this.
Get a Sony ZV E10 and get yourself a good lens. That is it. That's all you need.
Sony Alpha ZV or CV?
No, not the Alpha. Well, it is an Alpha. Uh, it's ZV E10.
All right.
That's all you need.
Okay, it's 700.
That's right.
That's not that bad.
Exactly. And then you get the lens, and you're all good, and you're ready to rock and roll.
What fucking lens do I get with it?
What? You get a lens with it already.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
you
yeah. But like,
should get
what's
a
the
secondary
what's the
lens.
lens that you know?
It should be like a 1.4 or 1.8 lens, and you're
All
good.
right.
You're good.
There's a set on Amazon.
There you go.
I'll get a new one. Okay.
There you go. There you go.
Don't play with me. Don't play with my feelings.
Fuck your
I just
feelings.
I just bought a new soundboard. So I bought a new audio soundboard.
Yeah.
Another camera. Gives me 3. Okay. All right.
I'm so happy that we can all assist you here with buying a camera. I am truly so happy. From the bottom of my balls, I am happy.
All your little bitches at home need to be doing this too. They need to be helping me. That's what we're here for. We're here to help each other, David. Okay.
These fucking comments that are coming from YouTube are hilarious, man.
What?
No, the comments.
David's camera always works. No, his camera does not always work, so don't lie.
Yesterday I was on Big Boy's show and legit my microphone kept turning off. And it
So you
was
were
so
talking to yourself?
irritating. No, every time I wanted to speak, like twice, like my mic turned off, and I was like, this is horrible. I was about to like throw my mic out the window. I was like, this is horrible. Terrible. Terrible. 11:21 a.m. Today, again, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tune in to the G3 Think Tank. Hold on. You know what? Let me post up on here. Let me find it. Let me post it up on here. Here we go. Let's post that up here for you guys. Up on top, G3 Think Tank, NFT fees and royalties. That's the discussion. That will be the discussion today. We will have people within the Web3 space coming in to talk about it. If you'd like to go ahead and join in on the conversation, click the link, retweet it, like it, do jumping jacks, backflips, light a candle.
Don't do anything.
Don't do anything.
Don't do anything. Why would you tell people to light a candle? Are you going to a mass or something?
I don't know. I'm just saying, light a candle. Like when people, whatever.
They're called prayer candles, not just random light shit candles.
Anyway,
You got silent. I couldn't hear you. I couldn't hear you over my beauty.
tomorrow's show will be dope as we will be hitting on every single point. Me and Akil will be arguing. I'm pretty sure there is going to be news that comes out tomorrow. Mark my words. That will have us fighting tooth and nail to prove our point. Akil hopefully will have a camera to where we can see him at eye level and not feel like I'm in a porno video. I swear to God, that's what it looks like, man.
I'm not gonna.
Yo, you don't have to say anything. If anybody got it, got it. All right.
Yeah, if you know, you know.
And of course, on that note, want to thank everybody for joining in today. Appreciate you guys. Um, be good and make sure you tune in today. Tune in to the show today. Tune into G3 show today. And if you didn't get a mint pass, they're available on the secondary market. So go get yourself a mint pass so you can be a part of this dope ass thing that we are building out here. So with that, I hand over the mic to Akil Patterson to send us on our way.
All right, then, folks. My name is Akil Patterson. That's been David Gokhshtein. You've joined us here for the breakdown episode number 122. Touch grass, go to the gym, tell someone you love them. Life is way too fucking short to be miserable. Have a great day and even better tomorrow.